Welcome to another episode of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Thursday, June 18th, 2015, and let's get to it. If you're a competitor that's planning on taking the stage a few weeks from today at the Chicago Pro, it's time to buckle down if you already haven't, because stuff just got real. This week, Michael Lockett announced that he will be officially bringing his talents to the Windy City to do battle against what's shaping up to be a very impressive lineup. Earlier this year, Lockett made his highly anticipated pro debut at the Orlando Pro, where he took second behind Fouad Abiad. Following the Orlando show, Lockett said his goal was to add 15 pounds of muscle before stepping on stage again, and apparently the mission is now complete. Competitors heading to Chicago, you've been officially put on notice. Despite the fact that he's been one of the hottest athletes in the men's physique division through the first half of the contest season, George Brown doesn't appear to be letting his foot off the gas. Recently, Brown was spotted in the gym getting in a little bit of arm training as he gears up for his first run at the Olympia later this year. Brown looks to have nailed down the formula to hit the stage with the right combination of conditioning and fullness. And if he can bottle some of that magic and bring it with him to the Orleans Arena, there's a good chance he could sneak his way into the top 10 at his Olympia debut. We're just days away from the bodybuilding world taking over the Longhorn State, where fans and athletes from across the country will converge on the heart of Texas for another exciting rendition of the Dallas Europa Pro. And it looks like Victoria Dominguez is ready for action. A few weeks ago, the former NPC national champ made her pro debut at the Optimum Pro, where she brought what was arguably her all-time best, but was forced to settle for 11th in a tough lineup. But after a few weeks off and some time to regroup, Dominguez is ready to hit the stage lighter, tighter, and drier than we've ever seen her before. If she can manage to hold on to the conditioning without spilling over, she could easily find herself battling it out for a top 5 spot in the first call-out. Victoria Dominguez isn't the only one headed to Dallas looking to make some noise. Species nutrition athlete Hakeem Williams will also be bringing his talents this weekend to do battle against some of the IFBB's best. Earlier this week, Hakeem released a new photo 3 days out from taking the stage, showing off what is clearly the best conditioning we've ever seen from him. Last year, Williams steadily improved in each of his 3 shows and looks like he's carried the momentum all the way through the offseason and right into 2015. After another wildly productive offseason, Williams appears to be bringing his best package to date, and it shouldn't surprise anyone to see him in contention for a top 3 finish. Being Miss Fitness Olympia ain't easy, but someone's got to do it. And right now, there's nobody doing it better than the reigning queen of the fitness world, Oksana Grassina. Earlier this week, Oksana released some new footage from her most recent leg training session, where we see the champ putting in some serious work here in the early stages of her Olympia prep. Right now, Oksana is without a doubt the most entertaining performer in the entire sport. And with the improvements that she's made to her physique over the past few years, she's put herself in a class all by herself. Last year, Grassina captured the Olympia title, vacated by Adela Garcia. And much like her predecessor, she appears poised to go on a historic run of dominance in the foreseeable future. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.